Hey, what's up everybody, and welcome back to another video. Today is going to be my first time doing, and most likely my only time, I don't know, maybe not, doing Puddle of Mudd. She Hates Me. Like this lesson, you'll be thinking, I hate it. And also the fact that there's probably tons of other lessons on this song because it's, probably taught a lot of times. Yeah, if you do like it, I'd appreciate hitting that like button. Hitting that like button and subscribing down below. I'd really, 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 truly appreciate it. So yes, Puddle of Mudd, the Puddle of Mudd, Puddle of Mudd, She Hates Me. Stick around. Okay, so Puddle of Mudd, She Hates Me. Just to say in the beginning, I think it's tuned down a half step, I'm pretty sure. And I think my guitar is too. So for the first time, I think this matches. Because usually I do, my guitar is tuned down a half step for the most part. And I always do standard tuning songs and they never sound the same way. But yeah, I think this time it actually is going to match. Maybe. I don't really know. Probably I'll play it wrong anyways. But yeah, so just to get it out of the way, it's four chord. It's the same chord progression the entire song, just done differently, I guess. Either palm muted or not palm muted, and then there's the little cool, what a guitarist would want to know, that little beginning like doom dan doom dan doom doom dan doom dan. That's like the main guitar why you would want to know it. Other than that, it's technically, I think those four. I keep saying I think. Yeah, it is, right? Yeah, four chords over and over again, which are F, A sharp, G, C. So you could do full. You actually do technically. You do a full F and a full G when it comes time when you do the doom doom doom. It's based off of a full, not just a power chord, because you have to play the little. Okay, well, whatever. Okay, so basically, just to do it slow, just to show right off the bat, doing it slow, it's you could just basically do an F bar chord, and you go one on the low E, then the D and the G strings, which is the 3-2. Into open A, so you kind of release the bar. Oh, sorry. You have to release, actually, you'd not release the bar only, you'd have to actually release the whole chord. Open A to 1 into, like I said, so it's always F, A sharp. F is 1, 3, 3, 2, 1, 1. A sharp is 1, 3, 3, 3, starting on the root of the A. Then G is 3, 5, 5, 5. C is 3, 5, 5, 5, but starting the root on the E. Well, that part's common sense. But, yeah, so it's 1 for that sounding of a full F major chord. So 1, 3 and 2. Open A to 1. Then you just do the whole chord, so it's 3, 3. So you're gonna do the D and the G strings each time after the bass notes. So the G and the 3 and the 2 is representing the F. The 3 and the 3 is representing the A sharp. And then the bass notes would be 1 on the D, 1 on the low E, open to 1 on the A. So. So 1, 3 and 2, open A to 1 on the A, 3, 3. Then you're going to jump over to, then you do an open A again. So you're basically doing an open A kind of to lead in, like, so the open A is the lead in that has nothing to do with actually the chord, I guess, because it's an open A. Other than if you were playing an A chord, but you're not in any way, so yeah, okay. So yeah, the open A string is like the lead-in for the bass, so like, So again, yeah, so after the open A, you go to the 3 on the low E, to 5/4, just like how it's 3/2 here, it's 5/4 over here. So now over here, you kind of do it. You kind of go open 3 and 3 instead of open right into the root note of the chord. You do open into the root note of the chord twice, just for that extra rhythm. So. Into 5/5. So it's common sense what you're doing. You're going F to A sharp to G to C. Those bass notes into the little you're doing the chord. It's kind of like an arpeggio of the chord, or not really an arpeggio. You know what are those? I don't know. But yeah, so. So over and over and over, basically, and then you get. No, then it goes like you kind of palm later in the song. It's palm muting those chords, and then eventually it's the full. And then now that's like the rhythm part. Other than those little open notes, I don't know the lead guitarist, rhythm guitar. I don't really know what the Puddle. Unfortunately, I don't really know much about Puddle of Mudd and who their guitarists are. But yeah, there's little licks. The only one I'm gonna actually show is because I like you hear that. Other than there are a few of those little licks from the lead guitarist throughout the melody, which is probably like if you actually want to learn the song, you probably would want to learn those. But other than after a little bit, you hit what that would be is on the G string, 5/5, hammer on pull off 7/5. So it's like so that's that 5/5 hammer on pull up to 7/5. Yeah, so granted that in no way is all of the song, but as you know, my lessons aren't good, and my lessons are usually just the bare minimum, just to get a beginner. Like it's more focused on like a beginner that wants to just play the extra. I mean, just to play the main part. Like if you want to get into like the solos and stuff, I'm not your man because I don't really know how to play them. But yeah, so for the main part of the structure of the song, that's pretty much what you would need to do. So that was She Hates Me. It's actually She Effin' Hates Me, but I'm not going to say that. She Hates Me by Puddle of Mudd. Okay, so that'll do it for another video. She Hates Me by Puddle of Mudd. Like I said in the beginning, you'd probably hate this video. She'd probably hate this video, whoever she is. Yeah, so until next time, I guess that's pretty much it, right? Right, everybody? Oh, wait, there's no one here. Yeah, so I guess that's pretty much it for today. Until next time, see you later. Gadoosh.